There are some things you just can't convince somebody of with an explanation. For instance, people raved to me about how great Biscuit World was. But to be convinced, I had to try it. Pictures and glowing words were not enough. They helped, but I had to try it myself. And so on vacation, I finally tried it. And I was underwhelmed. So sorry, Biscuit World fans. Anyway, Philip does something similar with Nathanael in John chapter 1. Philip has met Jesus, and he is convinced that this is the one Moses and the prophets wrote about. So Philip finds Nathanael and tells him the news. We have found him, Jesus, Joseph's son from Nazareth. And Nathanael, he's less than impressed. He says, can anything from Nazareth be good? Now Philip could have argued with him. He could have defended Nazareth. And he could have tried to answer every objection Nathanael had. But instead, Philip gives him 3 words. Come and see. And I wonder if the church has forgotten how powerful those words are. We invite people all the time. We say, come to church, come to Bible study, come to kids group, come to youth group, come to this event or that event. But what exactly are we inviting them to come and see? If all we're doing is inviting people to see church, they might leave feeling the same way I did about Biscuit World. Underwhelmed. They might like the music, they might not. They might enjoy the sermon. They might spend 20 minutes wondering when the preacher plans to land the plane and grateful that he's not a comedian. They might love our coffee or discover that church coffee is one of the lingering effects of the fall. We can do everything well, and somebody can still walk out saying, that was nice, I guess. You see, Philip wasn't inviting Nathanael to experience a really impressive religious gathering. He was inviting Nathanael to encounter Jesus, and that's different. Philip didn't have to win an argument with Nathanael because Philip knew that if Nathanael encountered Jesus for himself, Jesus could take it from there. And that should challenge those of us who follow him. When people encounter us, do they see that Jesus is changing us? When they spend time around our churches, do they find grace, mercy, forgiveness, hope, and people learning to love their neighbors? When we say, come and see, is there actually something happening among us that can't be explained by good music, good programs, good preaching, or good coffee? Can they see Jesus transforming lives? Because nobody needs another religious organization to be impressed by. They need Jesus. And maybe you're Nathanael today. Maybe you've got questions. Maybe you've seen enough from Christians to make you skeptical. Maybe you've even tried church before and walked away underwhelmed. Fair enough. I'm not going to ask you to pretend those questions aren't there. And I'm not going to try to convince you that if you just find the right church, everything will suddenly make sense. I'm simply going to give you Philip's invitation. Come and see. Take another look at Jesus. Read his story. Listen to his words. Watch how he treats people everyone else overlooks. Watch him touch the untouchable, welcome the unwanted, forgive sinners and confront the powerful, and love his enemies. And then follow Jesus all the way to the cross and keep watching until Sunday morning. And you don't have to take my word for it. Come and see.